I'm gonna run it this way. John made a valid point that basically we could just. I wish I did. This is like 200 some on one piece. 200 some. Well, how many? So what I'm gonna do, John said leave it on this shot. You can do some great, wonderful, and then choose that main camera. It's that because you're elevated. I love this camera though. I'm ready for it.
Good evening, welcome to our service. We are excited that you're here with us this evening. We're going to start by singing the song Trust and Obey. There's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. We'll stand as we sing. It's number 385 in your hymnals. 385. Trust and obey. When we walk with the Lord in the light of His word, what glory He sheds our way. While we do His good will, He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. If you're following in our hymnal, we're going to skip down to verse 4, but we never can prove. But we never can prove the delights of His love until on the altar we lay. For the favor He shows and the joy He bestows are for them who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Then in fellowship sweet we will sit at His feet, or we'll walk by His side in the way. What He says we will do, where He sends we will go. Never fear, only trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Thank you. Please be seated.
All right, welcome to our Sunday evening service. As you are being seated, you will notice that there's a little bit different going on tonight, and that is that I'm dressed in order to go into the water. And I thought about just getting an old suit and just making that my baptismal suit, but I didn't know which one I wanted to ruin. So we just decided, you know what, we're just going to dress this way, and a little different than when we had our baptistry in the back and we had freedoms to kind of do back there and get into waders and all that. It's a little more difficult to do all of that in front of all of you trying to get into this one. So we just decided I would get in. And so nice of our maintenance guy to only heat it to 75 degrees. since he knew I was getting in alongside. Sorry about that. This is the way they play jokes on the pastor. But it's okay. Actually, it's just a learning time for all of us as to how this heater works compared to other heaters. And we're just learning. We're just going to have to fill it a couple of days earlier and heat it a couple of days longer. And but that's okay. These are growing pains. These are all okay, and we have baptized in colder water than this. And I will be reminded that there are people in different parts of the world where they've literally chipped away the ice in order to make room for people to be baptized. Now, that's commitment or brain dead, one or the other. I don't know which one it is, but there is a real importance to identifying with Christ, and so we are looking forward to a great time tonight together. But because of the fact that I'm going to be getting in and getting wet, we have decided that we're going to move our business meeting to the very front of the service and begin to have our monthly business meeting right now. So I will call Faith Baptist Church to order and for our monthly meeting, and go ahead and go through our meeting, and then we'll pick up and go back into some festivities, and then I'm going to preach, and then we'll end with the baptismal service. Next week, we're actually going to have the baptismal service at the very beginning and try that a little bit different and see how we can make all of that work specifically with me. But Pastor Weigel will just have to do more of the service, and we'll see how fast I can get ready, and hopefully I don't slip and fall and go underwater or anything like that, and that would probably delay a few things. I'd have to get all 6 hairs back in place. All right, all of that, well, the church has been called to order, so I'm going to encourage Brother Sykes to come share with us the minutes.
The meeting on August 29th was called to order at 7:05, and the minutes from the August 5th meeting were read and accepted. The financial report was given by Mr. Teamy and approved. And then Pastor discussed Camp Kobiak's program to become debt-free, and he's proposing that we help them eliminate their debt, and he's going to talk about that perhaps this evening. Several missionaries were mentioned last month who are in financial need for various reasons, and we determined as a church, because they are under-supported, we are sending Eddie E. $2,000. We sent Roland Mitchum $1,500, and Gabriel Chavez, Dan Cuthbertson, Gideon Ola, Laverne Waugh, and Dean Zemke each were getting $1,000. And then we wanted to help Jimmy Pierre as he's beginning to work in his ministry in Haiti, and we sent him $500 to help him build his personal library. Then the church voted, and we took on David and Andrea Gonzalez as missionaries at our usual $150 a month. And then Pastor discussed the need to provide benefits beyond our income for teachers, and looking at what we can do with some of the property that we have here on the grounds, and discussing the possibility of some type of housing for staff use. And that was discussed, and we'll be doing more work and discussions on those. And then we took in Cassie Hexpill into our membership, and then on the 5th of this month, Paul and Sharon Crippen became members of the church as well. And we adjourned at 7:26 on that evening.
Motion to accept the minutes as presented. Ron Takala makes a motion. Mark English seconds it. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed by no. So moved.